In this video, I'm going to show you how you can finalize your design and produce a render quality suitable for your design portfolio. So I'm just doing it for this tutorial that I do with my grade 9s, but you can do it with anything. I like this one because I've got a part there that can rotate, and I want to show you how you can fix that or put things in different positions. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the flat position there. Now you can move it around, and you can judge it hopefully accurately, but the best thing to do is to secondary click on the joint that you might have and just go in here, and you can say go to home position, and that's it in its home position. I quite like the slider in the middle there. For this, that'll be fine. Now I want to give it a material, so I'm going to press A on my keyboard, and then these are ones that I've used previously on this model, but you can see you can make it anything you want depending on what it is that you've designed and made. Most of you may be 3D printing, you may not, but if you're 3D printing something, then just it doesn't really matter the material for this. What you can do is you can just select the color. So say you want to go with ABS. Well, not ABS, but let's just drag that up there. And you were thinking that you would make it pink, for example. You can secondary click on there. You can edit the color, and you can select whatever color you want from here. So if I wanted that, that'd be okay. I can select that. Now, that hopefully doesn't mean that I've changed white for good. No, it's not. It just means that I've got that color now. You'd actually be best to change the name of it. And you can just apply that color in here. That doesn't make sense for this, so I'm just going to drag everything in and make it all mahogany, like so. And then what we want to do, this is the presentation drawing, the one that you're going to show off your fantastic designs with. So you're going to go up here to the design environment button and going to click on render. Now, you might think, well, that's a bit dark. We might want to change this. You can see renders I've done in the past of this model. Now, for your portfolio, it's probably best to have the background as plain white. So all I did was go up here to the scene setting. I'm going to select under the color. I'm just going to get that white there and click apply, and that's good. You don't really want a ground plane because that would then create shadows, and that's quite good. You might want to change it to perspective. What I mean by that is secondary click up here. That is in perspective, but you might want to angle it a little bit more. You can play about with the lighting, but for your portfolio, I wouldn't really bother doing too much. And then we can just click render here. That's going to be a cloud render. You can see that if we do a cloud render, we can leave this now, and it will populate in here when you're finished. I would do a few different ones, different viewpoints. Maybe here, I don't know why you'd want to look at the back of that, but maybe for this one, we might want to do it in both positions. Can just hit render, just to show your design in as much detail as possible. You will notice that I've got my visibility of my joints turned off, right? We do not want that visible in these images. We want these to be really selling your product, okay? So we can try that down. My main point is why I'm doing these is to show you that while this is rendering, you can carry on and do other things. So you can see here very quickly, I've managed to get a few renders done, and we'll come back to these later on and we'll see just the quality that it comes out. Another one in the middle there. Maybe from above. The thing is, these are not the orthographic views you're going to put in your portfolio. These are just like promotional ones to really show off your design. Okay, so I'm going to pause this video because this will take, some of these will take up to 20 minutes. and then we'll come back and I'll show you how they look and what to do with them. So I've given that a bit of time, and you can see some of them are coming back in. I thought they were all back in actually, but not all of them. This one is. Download. These ones are very nearly done. It's not giving me an estimate on the time, but you can see when they're finished, you can click on them here. And now this is where I might choose to have done a different material because the lighting's quite poor on that one. So this is a bad example to show you. But what you can do is you can then download them. There is the option to play around with the lighting. You can see this one with that material. It's far better. So let's close that. You can see here this one again. They're photorealistic quality, but again, you can't really see much. So what you can do is you can download them. It will ask you where you want to download them. Just call it Final Design, whatever you want to call it. Mine are going into an STL folder I've got on my desktop because I've been doing a lot of printing recently. And then you can see the actual quality of the image. Now, I would not go with mahogany. That was a bad choice of me, but you can see really the quality of the image comes out quite nice. And then you can put them into your portfolio. So yeah, pick a better material than I did though, please.